Let's see. Da-da-da. Let's go back into the point of basically being able to take correction in this thing, man. Because you got to understand that when the Lord told you to put on the whole armor, what is armor for, man? It's to protect you against basically the fucked up shit that's taking place in this kingdom, man. Because when you come into this truth, you make it yourself a prey, man, for all these fucked up things around us. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get it back into the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see. Let's just find like a few. Let's see. I'm just gonna get this just to make a point, man. Now these is 2 Samuel 23 and verse 1, man. Now these be the last words of David. David the son of Jesse said unto the man who was raised up on high and anointed of YAHAWASHI of Jacob, and the sweet the sweet psalmist of Israel said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. You see what I'm saying? The God of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me, that he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get verse 2 again. It said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. Let's get another one, man. And this is just to make a point, man. It's going to a different topic, but the point is in verse 20, man. It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what you shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you, man. Con. So you gotta remember that when a brother's correcting you, man, well, this shouldn't even have to be said anymore, man. The point is made, man, that the Lord is speaking through that man. You know what I'm saying? To through the Akim to basically send you a message, man. Because if I'm not mistaken, what's that? Let's see. An angel is what? A messenger, man. And we're all messengers for YAHAWASHI, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? And we're on this earth, man. So if he's sending you a message, man, just take it what it is, man. Because it's pretty much his job. Our job is to send messages and speak on these prophecies, man. You see what I'm saying? And to establish order, you know, for YAHAWASHI's sake, man. So don't be mad at Ak if he's sending you a message or telling you that you gotta, you know, do what the fuck you gotta do, man. Because that message is from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be a surprise, man. It's truth if you have to deal with something like that. You should be caught off guard from one of the Akim telling you that you gotta get on your P's and Q's, so to speak, man. I mean, come on, man. That's literally all we do, man. We all we do is tell the rest of Israel that they got to get on their fucking P's and Q's, man, before the Lord come and destroy them, man. So it shouldn't be anything new for him to turn around and tell you, man. That means that you're not examining yourself, man. Because we're all one body, and what that means is you should be able to see yourself in that brother, man. You see what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. After this, I'm probably gonna close it out. Let's see. There's another scripture that says, basically, blessed is him that's found like, I don't want to slaughter it, man. Watching, man, and studying and basically doing the works, man. When the Lord comes, man, as a thief of the night. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're in your P's and Q's, so to speak, man. I'm gonna get this, man. It says Romans 13 and verse 11, man. And that knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, man. Come on, man. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light, man. Let's get it, bro. So it's not time to be worrying about or getting bent out of shape about correction, man. It's time to correct yourself, man, and do what you got to do, man. And of course, you know, we all know that you may think that you're trying, you know, and you probably are, man. And sometimes you'll get a little bit of butt hurt, you know, because brothers aren't seeing how much more, you know, the level of effort that you're putting in, that's on another level as to where you used to be in the world, you know what I'm saying, or how you used to be like a month ago. And they should, take heed to it, you know what I'm saying? But we're not women, you know what I'm saying? If you get your hair done, nobody's gonna fucking give a shit, bro. We're not in it for to be giving you compliments, man. That's just what it is, man. Nobody gives a fuck, man. I mean, well, we give a fuck because it matters to the rest of for basically the sake of us getting the fuck out of here. But on a lower level, man, we that's not the point, man. We're not here to be giving each other compliments or pats on the back, man. We're here to do what we got to do to get up out of here, because at the end of the day, we all fucked up, man. And it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. We got bigger works to do than to be worrying about how many videos you did, or to be watching you and giving you the most views and giving you praise, you know what I'm saying? Well, that'll come, you know what I'm saying? If the Lord is dealing with you, and if you're actually putting in the work, you know what I'm saying, then it'll be shown, you see. And then these men are the men of the Lord, you know. They'll notice it, and because of the wisdom that you speak and how much the Lord speaks through you, they will take knowledge to it. They will acknowledge it, man. But you got to give it time, yo. Not that you should be really wanting that in the first place, man. I mean, it's fine to want it, but you shouldn't be wanting it so much to the point where, it's getting you bent out of shape, man. The only person you should be worrying about trying to please is the Lord, man. Point blank, period, man. And how do you please the Lord? Of course, you please the Lord by make sure you got to keep the Akim right, you know. At the end of the day, it's about pleasing the Lord, man, and feeding the sheep. It's not about feeding the sheep and then and everybody looking at you and seeing how much you feeding the sheep and you getting the fucking on another level. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know what the fuck that is, man. And them fucking praising you because you feeding the sheep. Because guess what? Newsflash, we all supposed to be feeding the sheep, man. Nobody's gonna give you a pat on the back for doing your fucking job. Stop being a bitch, man. You see? Nobody's gonna give you a pat on the fucking back for doing your job, man. Because you're supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to be doing more than what you're doing, man. Nobody giving you a pat on the back for doing the least, man. Because guess what? All of our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. You see? So nobody's gonna give you a pat on the back for washing the floor with a dirty rag, man. Damn, man. But let's keep going, huh? Let's see, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Ephesians 6 and verse 11, man. Put on the whole armor of YAHAWASHI, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, man. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, and against rulers of darkness in this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. So guess what? We got a lot on our plate, man. Cause we wrestling against principalities, against powers and rulers of darkness of this world. It's like a fucking comic book, bro. You know, this is a real life comic book, yo. And it's the truth, man. And this is what we doing, man. And it's spiritual wickedness in high places, and we still in captivity, coming from work here and there, got in our trials and tribulations we got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And then here you come, your new garment, and you getting bent out of shape because nobody noticed the thread count, man. You gotta examine the whole matter, man. What the fuck are you in it for, man? Let's keep going, yo. Let's see, man. So you got to put on the whole armor, man. And guess what? When you put on armor, when you dink in metal, man, that shit takes a lot of pressure, man. It's not the most comfortable or the most what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the lightest work to do, man. That's some sweating, back hurting work, man. You got to put on that whole armor, man. And guess what? Guess what? It's that armor is suited to your body, man. It's tailored armor, man. And it's getting dinked on you while you in it, man. And how do you bend that metal to put on that armor? It's that heat, man. It's that fire, and that fire that we're in. You see what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's get it, man. Because I don't want to just keep talking. I want to get it, man. Yeah, let me just get this before I get that, yo. Let's see. He that spareth his rod hated his son, but he that loveth him chasten him betimes, man. And the Lord loves us, man. That's why. Let me just get it, man, because I don't want to just keep. Let's see. Let's see, man. For gold, let's get it. Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 5. For gold, fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Come, man. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. You know what I'm saying? Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. So whatever you're looking for, man, believe in the Lord, and it'll be given to you, man. What did the Lord say, man? Ask of me, and you shall receive, man. You see what I'm saying? Ye that fear the Lord, hope not for good. I mean, it's like, man, Satan, you know? Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy, man. Look at the generations of old, and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that calleth upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction, man. Come, man. Come. And just to make a point, man, if you don't think, never mind, I'm not gonna say that right now, but I'll save that for another time, man. But if you don't think that you sinning, man, and it's truth, man, you already fucking done, man. How you supposed to forgive somebody of sins if they don't even believe that they committed, man? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're in this truth, then you already know that you should know that where you're going to fuck off, man. With the righteous man fall 7 times and get back up, man. But let's just get it, man. Let's see, man. So yeah, so you try in the fiery furnace of adversity, man. And you got on that armor, and the armor's tailored to you, man. And guess what? You need that fire to heat up the metal so it can be tailored to your body, man. And it's not comfortable, man. It's you getting beat with that rod, man. That rod is what's dinking the armor in the shape. You see what I'm saying? It's that spiritual armor, you see. And while it's getting dinked in the shape, for it to be dinked in the shape, you got to go through that fire. See what I'm saying? To get that heat, so you can heat up the metal, which is that armor, spiritual armor. And then in the end, it's worth it because you're protected in the time of judgment and Jacob's trouble. Hope that made sense. But yeah, let's I might as well chop this one and get another one, man.